The Justice Center. The jury given the task to determine if Cleveland Councilman Zack Reed is guilty or not guilty could not decide tonight and will return tomorrow to resume deliberations. Good evening, I'm Lee Jordan. Danita and Chris are off tonight. This is the third time Reed has been charged with DUI after Cleveland police pulled him over back in March. News Channel 5's John Cossack is live outside the Justice Center tonight. John, whether it is eventually a guilty or not guilty verdict, he represents a ward that is very passionate about their councilman.
Yeah, no question, Lee. They have stood by him to this point, and he in turn has delivered for them. But in deliberation, there is debate, something that applies not only to a jury room, but a council ward.
You don't have to look long to find them in Cleveland's second ward. Lawn signs touting the re-election efforts of Cleveland Councilman Zack Reed. Reed faces up to 6 months in jail, though, if convicted for his third DUI, a sentence that could threaten his seat. While the jury decides his fate, the trial makes for interesting discussion over ice cream at the Big Dipper on East 86th and Bancroft. Owner Bill Vince has operated this shop on this corner for 17 years. He worries the arrest are a distraction.
Can I count on him to be there when somebody needs him? Can the ward count on him to be there when they need him?
Maurice Mays lives a few doors down. He says the answer to that is yes.
You know, I had problems with my son. He came actually to my house to talk with my wife about it. So a lot of people don't do that. And I look at him as a man that took out the time to do that.
Others, though, argue as a public official, he should be held to a higher standard if found guilty.
Hey, he does good, but then he also does bad by showing bad things, getting pulled over and everything. So what's good out of it?
Reed was pulled over in March after officers say he failed to come to a complete stop at a light before turning. They say he failed a field sobriety check. Reed's attorneys, though, argued the councilman was not drunk and presented witnesses who testified to that effect. Reed did not take the stand, leaving prosecutors to make the most out of his backseat statements played in court.
It's my fault. I'm sorry.
And again, if convicted, the minimum jail time would be 10 days, maximum of 6 months. The jury, again, will begin deliberations back here at the Justice Center in the morning. Reporting live in Cleveland, John Cossack, News Channel 5.